Hello, I'm gonna do one more demo here because in class, when I was showing you guys the crop, I got jammed up and then I never got to come back to it. So this is funny. I'm just selling some shoes on Poshmark. And so I just go through and so you'll kind of see my workflow. I shot these just really quickly with strobes on a backdrop. So the first thing I do is I grab that white balance and I do select something white to correct the white balance. And then I crop away some of those edges. So here I am in develop mode in Lightroom, and I'm going to choose the crop tool. And we talked about how when you click on these drop-down menus next to aspect that you have some pre-built-in aspect ratios. I sort of talked about what those were. 16:9 would be if you were cropping something to fit into a video, like a still to fit into a video frame. But if you want to just do any which way is what I was trying to show you in class, you would need to choose custom. And the reason that I wasn't able to demonstrate it in class is because I didn't notice that I needed to unlock this little unlock. So once you click custom and then you unlock this, now you can go at very arbitrary crops. They don't have to be a perfect ratio. So you can basically move in any edge as you want, right? So I can do pretty crazy crops. So that's what I'm going to do here because my background's pretty small and I'm just doing these shoots. And I'm not even trying to keep everything perfect, but I'll show you how like that black line, if I just maybe bring up my white some, I can get rid of some of it. I'm not trying to have this perfect. Here, what happened, if you want to keep watching and you're curious, I did not have my shutter speed at the correct sync speed. I accidentally dialed my shutter speed over to something too fast to be used with flash. And I got that black line through the screen. So now I want that completely gone. I don't just want to reject it by hitting X. I'm going to hit delete. And then I'm going to choose to completely delete it from the disk. I don't want that image at all. So that's what you do when you know you're permanently deleting something. You delete it from the disk. So here you notice that it's, yes, notice that it's too cool. So I'm going to grab that dropper, click on the white, and it warmed it right up to the normal tone. Probably would have worked if I touched the gray too, but it keeps it just a little too cool. So I'm going to come back to the white. And then I'll do that arbitrary crop again. So I do not want it in the original aspect ratio. All of your cameras, except for Daniel, he has a micro 4/3. All of your aspect ratios are 2:3. So that means you have 2 parts on the short side and 3 parts on the long side. I can show you where that came from if you want, if that helps it make sense for you. But so now I'm going to click custom, unlock it. And now I can get a nice tight crop just to show the shoes. So that's it. All right, I'm going to post this. And as always, please reach out with any questions.